Hi friends, my name is Amarnath, and the topic which I would like to throw some light upon today is on why cricket is so dear to me. First of all, I would like to thank my dad, who chose to give this name called Amarnath to me. So maybe once I grew up and I came to know what was the reason, and when people associated my name with the super duper player Mr. Mohinder Amarnath, I always felt happy. So in cricket, especially being an Indian and being born in South India, so it doesn't matter whether if you are from any part of India. And as far as cricket is concerned, it is supposed to be the religion, right? And whenever India plays against any country, the entire country comes to a standstill. And the reason which I think is because of pure passion, the interest, and cricketers become your role models, right? And so this is one game which basically binds the entire country, when they play. So such is the respect, right, which you show towards the game, right? And you also do learn a lot of things from cricket, and which you try and adapt in your daily life as well. Putting it in a nutshell, right, my way of looking why cricket is so dear to me, and I would even put cricket as a management subject for that matter. Being in sales, right, I've been in sales most part of my career, so I always learn a lot of stuff from cricket. How to compete, right? When to give a fitting reply. How to give a fitting reply in a right manner so that people don't even get hurt, right? And how to perform. See, top of a mind on any cricketer is to perform. That's what even I compare myself when you get into your own career, right? When you're on the field meeting people, your stuff and targets. So the comparison gives me edge over others, right? When you sit and analyze what the cricketers have done during a crisis, right? When there's a tougher situation, what will be the thought process? How do they reach out? Whom do they reach out? Whether they take a decision on their own, or whether they consult the peers. Exactly is what happens in your lifestyle as well. So the reason why it is also dear to me is also because it brings me the best of what I am, right? So maybe people are more focused on running fast, so that gives you an intensity of how fast can you learn, how fast can you perform, right? So there is always a lesson to be learned from the game. So if you're not passionate, right, if you don't love certain things, you are not going to make a hay out of it, right? So the interest is what brings the best out in you as well. So I always been a great lover of the cricket commentators like Mr. Tony Greig, Mr. Ravi, Shashtri, Mr. Harsha, Bhogle. It teaches you a lot. It teaches you a lot, right? You can learn a lot of things from these commentators. The way they speak, right? I haven't seen personally, right, anyone hurting any players during their commentary as well. So it's point to be learned, and how to encourage others, when to encourage others. It's all is what I have learned, because I have been following this game right from my childhood, right? It is so entertaining, so passionate, it is like both sides of the coin, right? You also have a good day in office, you also have a bad day in office. So such is the game, right? The team wins certain matches, the teams loses certain matches, you are frustrated, right? You are on a rampage, right? When the team loses, which is your favorite team, right? But we need to just sit back, understand, right? If there is something that's gone wrong on that day, not every day your team loses, right? This is also your life as well. You don't lose every day. There are odd days as well. I would also like to share some of my experience in the stadium as well, right? As a cricket fan, if you don't watch cricket from stadiums, I don't think you serve the purpose, right? The real fun is when you walk into the stadium with, right, a 40-50,000 of people sitting around you, when all in one chorus supporting one team, right? And also supporting the opponents when they play well, right? So that's simply amazing to watch, right? And my first experience in the stadium was way back somewhere, if I'm not wrong, in the year 1993, if I'm not wrong. Yes, that was the first time when I watched a match in Chepauk in Chennai between India and England, right? Most of my life I have watched on the television set, and that was the first time when I got a chance to watch it in the stadium, and it was so electrifying, right? So different experience. All yours you keep watching in TV, suddenly you are there in a stadium, right? You were just wondering whether you will also be shown in the television, right? Way back, where your parents or your friends would also be seeing it. So by the way, that was a day which I had purposely taken off from the school and then watched it. So that was one thing which I cannot afford to remember. And the second one, which is very close to my heart, was the India Pakistan test match, which was played in Chennai in 1999, when the master blaster Sachin was on his prime form, right? Hardly 17 runs to win. We were all cheering up. We thought India were in a closing, distance of winning, and I still somewhere remember, right? If I was, where people, were hearing on the, saying Mr. Sunil Gavaskar on the commentary saying, I think if I'm not wrong, Mr. Anil Kumble played a shot, and I remember, hearing it saying, if Sachin should not get, carried away, and by that shot, so I think exactly that was happened. Wasim Akram was bowling, and I think Sachin lost his wicket, and the entire stadium were was shell shocked, right? The game which is supposed to be won, it has come to a nail biting finish. We didn't know what was going to happen. So three, because hardly 3 wickets were there, and India lost. But the good thing, a very good thing here to be noted, were the entire stadium, right? We all stood up. We all stood up. It's still spoken at length when the crowd, is given a credit, right? And there is a lap of honor by the Pakistani team is on that, right? And the entire stadium, right, congratulated them. Giving them, we all clapped, supported them, because one sheer thing, whether it was India or Pakistan, at last the cricket won, right? It won their hearts as well. So lessons learned even there, right? You need to know to applaud your opponents as well, even they perform, right? So this is one other instance, and being in publication also gave me an opportunity to get a sneak peek of your and the players, right? Right close, to the dressing room as well, right? Your role model, right? You are dream players when where you have seen them in television, in matches, in ads, right? You see them live, right? Uh, so I mean, the enjoyment, right? The passion that you get, you come back home, you speak to people, you tell your friends, right, that I saw Sachin today, saw Robin Singh today, I saw Azharuddin today, or uh, I mean, Anil Kumble today, right? It is, or Brian Lara. So another match which I watched was, I mean, also of Brian Lara against India, West Indies. One man who took the entire show from the Indian team was none other than the stylish batsman Brian Lara. The way he batted, right? The way single-handedly he took over the game, right? I'm a great lover of Brian Lara, right? The way he bats stylishly, right? The back foot, the goals he blows and then plays. It's a right. I mean, you can keep watching again and again, right? So this is one match, and apart from it, most of your IPL games, right? Being a CSK, no diehard fan. I mean, I along with my wife have got this opportunity to watch some matches of CSK at Chepauk. It is that gives you, that is another way of enjoying cricket match, right? People of your own country, playing different teams, and the calm, composure, how Mr. MSD handles situations, right? I mean, I've seen him, won several matches for CSK, right, in Chepauk, and how they manage it, how he controls, how he doesn't get agitated if someone, drops a catch, right? Someone doesn't feel properly. You could basically see, I mean, the way he communicates, right? It doesn't show, doesn't show his anger as what I have seen so far. Even in the big screen, you don't see that, right? So he is able to control his emotions. He is able to guide people, right, how to play. And I love the way they, project themselves. I love the way they show themselves up, right? How they project themselves, rather, right? So you learn from them, I mean, how to speak, right? How to get along with, I mean, people, right? What type of decisions did they take, right? When they were playing, was the decision taken right, wrong, right? Even if the decision was taken wrongly, right? I'm sure that there was an experience for them not to repeat it in the next match. That's what you also do about. And once the game was over, right, for all the players, most of the players off the field is more of a friends. We also need to do the same thing. We also learn the same way out, right? And watching matches of nail-biting finishers, right? So again and again, right? So once I come out from a meeting, right, when you have an off day, when things haven't gone your way, right, I come back, and that's when I get, motivated. I don't know anything else, that would give me a refreshing thing than watching a match, which was close to me, right? It basically, keeps you out of things that has happened on that entire day, and right, and also allows you to focus on the next thing that is important in life. So you need to be what you are, and if not of cricket, I don't think there is any other game, because I'm also more passionate towards table tennis, but cricket always stands on top of the list. So the more involved you're in cricket, right, so the more lessons you learn from cricket as well. That's all the more reason why always cricket is so near and dear to me. Thanks, Paresh, for giving me this opportunity to speak on behalf of Shams and Wags. I and Paresh go a long way together. We always used to have a friendly banter, whenever there is a CSK and a Mumbai Indians match is played. Sincerely appreciate, the love which Paresh has got towards cricket, and I think that has, pulled me in, to do this video as well. Thanks for watching.